Hey guys, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. I'm going to read through the full article here. There's a link in the description. I'm also going to go on a bit of a rant. I think you may find my opinion a little bit offensive or perhaps pointless. I won't necessarily disagree with you of either. It's in regards to this young man here, 5 years of age. We know that his name is Angus. The family have decided not to release his full name. That's perfectly fine. And he was struck by a car around 3:30 p.m. on Friday in Geelong. Geelong is in Victoria, Australia. This actually happened whilst crossing Mundy Street. Mundy Street. Let me just show you the pronunciation. Mundy Street in Geelong. He was crossing the road with another 8-year-old boy at around 3:30 p.m. Friday. He was hit by a vehicle. The female driver got out of the car for a very brief period, and then she got back in the car and then drove off down towards Yarra Street, or rather down Yarra Street. So I mentioned those streets just in case you happen to be in the area, if you saw anything. So a woman driver hit this young man, 5-year-old Angus, and then sped off. Now, Angus has been hospitalized, but with non-life-threatening injuries. So those could still be serious, significant injuries. We don't rightly know, but I mean, thankfully it's not non-life-threatening, but it still could be quite severe. Now, of course, the family and the police are calling upon anyone who might have any information, who may have witnessed the incident, may have dash cam footage or perhaps CCTV footage of any kind. If anyone has any information, to come forward to the appropriate authority, so that would be the Geelong Police, or to contact Crime Stoppers. Here's another picture of young Angus. Now, I'm going to head towards my rant, and as I say, you might well disagree with my point of view here. Just going to make a comment in regards to the family's response. So the family have made a statement as of Saturday saying that their main concern was for their own health and welfare during what had been a challenging time. So I'm not sure if I'm interpreting that correctly, but I think they're saying, hey, we've been so scared and so worried about our little son, about 5-year-old Angus, that we're worried about ourselves now. I don't know, maybe I've misinterpreted that, but that seems a bit weird. As does the next part. Here's a quote from a representative of the family. Whilst this is a traumatic event, we don't have ill will toward the driver. However, we urge them to come forward for their own peace of mind as much as anything. I'll repeat that. Whilst this is a traumatic event, we don't have ill will toward the driver. However, we urge them to come forward for their own peace of mind as much as anything. And I just, that rubs me up the wrong way. And perhaps I should just shut up and mind my own business and not make any such commentary, but it does rub me up the wrong way. Why wouldn't you have ill will towards this driver? This driver struck a child, the family's child or the parent's child, struck a child, and then they did a runner. Okay? They shouldn't be doing that. Hit and runs are not okay. Why are we turning a blind eye to hit and runs? It boggles my mind when family members have this extremely high level of forgiveness, in my mind. We've seen many, many cases of this kind of thing, and some which have been a lot more heinous, where people have been raped and murdered and such, and the family turn around and forgive the culprits. Why are you doing that? Why aren't you hanging on to your outrage? Why aren't you hanging on to your anger? Okay, I understand that that letting go of anger is a good thing, but your child has been hospitalized. Young 5-year-old Angus has been hospitalized. Hopefully he's out of hospital. We don't know if he is or isn't, but hopefully he is, and hopefully he makes a full recovery. But why are you discarding your anger so quickly? That rubs me up the wrong way. Maybe because I have anger issues to some extent, which I don't think I do, by the way. I think perhaps I have had in the past, but not anymore, not for a while. Is it because I'm an arsehole? Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's the reason. And back to the quote from the family, the statement from the family, we urge them, the driver, to come forward for their own peace of mind. To me, again, that rubs me up the wrong way. Here's my opinion on that, and you might find this offensive. Why the fuck are you giving a shit about the hit and run driver's peace of mind? Why the fuck are you caring about that? Care about your child. Care about young Angus. Put all of your focus on young Angus. Don't fucking think twice about the feelings of this cunt who decided to, run and hide after she struck a child. Look, we didn't witness this event. It's quite possible that we wouldn't, if we had a witnessed this, it's quite possible that we wouldn't place too much blame on the driver. Perhaps young Angus ran in front of the vehicle. We don't know. I'm not saying that that is the case. I'm saying, hey, look, it possibly. I mean, if we're going to give a lenient approach to the driver, that's the only justification I can think of. Is if young Angus ran in front, straight into the street, or there was some other extenuating circumstances which offering a bit of forgiveness to the driver, might be justified. But we don't know of such things. And what we do know is that the woman, female driver, and that part doesn't necessarily matter. That part isn't necessarily relevant, but it is factual, as relayed within this article. The female driver hit a child and then scarpered. And that tells me that that person is an utter cunt. That's my take on it. She should not have done that. And even if she had have done that, even if you're able to say, well, hey, look, it was panic, who are we to judge? We've never been in this situation. We've never accidentally struck a child. She panicked. She didn't know what to do. She saw the boy wasn't too injured, maybe, I don't know. And then she panicked. She's had time to come forward, yeah? She's had time to contact the authorities. Hey there, I was in this incident. I seem to have potentially struck a child. I panicked and I scarpered, but, I want to come forward so that so the authorities can stop their investigation. I want to come forward and do the right thing and to get this off my conscience. She hasn't done that. The driver hasn't done that. Why are we giving any level of forgiveness to this driver? I'm not. I'm not going to do that. The family can do whatever they want. They're entitled to do that. If that's their approach, if that's their way of life, so be it. If that's their mindset, if that's their philosophy, if that's their religion, so be it. Good for them. Perhaps I should just shut my mouth, but I can't. I'm compelled to express myself because it does rub me up the wrong way, and I've got videos to make, so I thought I'd make a video about this. So anyway, there's the end of my rant here. Oh, let's move the cursor. It's in a awkward position there. What do you think? Do you agree? I mean, should we be handing out forgiveness left, right, and centre? Is this the type of thing that you would forgive? Would you be concerned about the well-being of the driver? Fuck no. Gonna wrap things up here, guys. Please do like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit, and take care.